Good morning, Metcalf. It's Mr. Orth, and it's time for your last weekly update of the 2020 school year. Rather than talking much about the week, since pretty much all you have left is to finish up what's already been assigned to you and turn it in by the end of the day tomorrow on Wednesday, today I thought we'd focus on your final review of your time in Mr. Orth's class. So, of course, what makes more sense than to ask the question that I've been asking you all year long? Are you prepared for whatever comes next? So this is my last chance really to teach you anything, unless our paths and our time cross again in the future. Calm down, lesson 5. Let your past be filled with more gratitude than regret. It's really easy this year and really any year of your life to be able to look back more on the things you regret, things you wish you could do differently, everything that you wish you could change. And that can be useful up to a point where it helps guide what your changes you're going to make for the future. Instead, I would offer up that it's wiser to let your past be filled with gratitude, be about thankfulness, even thankfulness for the mistakes that you made, people that corrected you along the way, people that walked alongside of you, people that challenged you. Be grateful for that rather than regret the mistakes that you may have made. However, lesson 4, do make mistakes, but make them because you're trying too hard, not because you gave less than your best. That less than your best, that's regret. That's that empty, lonely road that tells you whatever you do is never enough. Don't let yourself be convinced that it's not worth trying, that you should give up before you even begin, that it's easier or less painful. Instead, try too hard. Give it your best. Be more than your best. Give it more than you think you have. Exhaust all those opportunities to get help, but try too hard. Because if you try too hard, if your mistakes are mistakes of effort, of desire, those are things that are easier to live with, because oftentimes you're going to achieve more than you would have if you hadn't tried at all. Lesson 3. Believing the best of yourself and others gives you the greatest chance at success and accomplishment. And I don't consider success and accomplishment the same thing. Success is where you actually meet or surpass your goal. Well, when you believe the best of yourself, you don't give up. You don't give in. When you believe the best of others, people come alongside of you. They don't necessarily always compete with you. They're not necessarily obstacles in your way. They might support you. They might encourage you. They might challenge you. They might help you get there. But that sense of accomplishment you feel at the end, it's a different kind of satisfaction. It leads to pride because you know you made it somewhere, or you made it farther than you did before. That believing the best of yourself and others gives you the greatest ability to get there. Lesson 2. Live like how you do things is just as important as what you do. It's so easy going through school and through much of life to be focusing on what you're being asked to do, what the task is. And then we start asking questions like, when am I going to ever use this knowledge, this skill again? Nope. The point is how you do things. Everything in my class, all my classes, has always been about learning a process, steps, taking things one piece at a time, asking for help along the way, not giving up, sustaining your effort and energy. That's what it's about. It's not about what you accomplish. Because in the end, if you do things a certain way, if you do things the way where you treat people well along the way, if you encourage others while still striving toward your own goals, if you take things step by step, you may not reach every end, every goal that you strive for, but you're going to move from where you are. You are going to make progress. And that's what my class, that's what my lessons, that's what all of my teaching and my life has been about to this point. And finally, lesson number 1. You've heard it before, and I'm sure some of you still aren't quite sure what I mean by that. If you don't feel it, fake it. If you don't feel the good, if you don't feel the best, if you don't feel positive, if you don't feel gracious, if you don't feel like forgiving, fake it. Live those best possible traits of yourself and others. Even if life tries to steal that joy, that hope, that belief from you, fake it. It's not fake it till you make it. You don't really make anything. But if you don't feel it, it's hard to act like anything else is out there that's worth having, that's worth striving for. Fake that confidence until you actually have the success that makes you believe that it's possible. Fake that belief in others, because maybe, just maybe, no one's ever believed in them. So they live down to their own expectation that they're going to fail. that they're going to hurt someone, they're going to make a mistake. Live like you believe your best possible future is out there, because I believe that for you. It has been my honor and privilege to be your teacher this year. And I know that there have been times where I frustrated you, times where you wanted to be anywhere else but my classroom, times where some of you either wanted to or even tried to get switched to another class, times where you felt like walking the halls rather than showing up, times where you felt like not coming to school. Please understand, everything I do, it's because I believe in you, because I want the best for you and from you. And it's okay if you can't understand all those things right now at this place in life, because of all the things that are going on that I don't know about, that are outside of school and are inside your heart. But please know 2 things. 1, whatever has happened this year, whatever mistakes you have made, whatever words you've uttered that you wish you could take back, please know that I forgive you. Clean slate. Start fresh. When our paths cross again at some point down the road, sooner or later, please don't worry or fear that I'm somehow holding your mistakes you made in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade against you. And second, most importantly, if you don't hear this from anybody else, I love you. I don't say it lightly and I don't say it creepy, but I do mean it. I don't do this because of a paycheck. I don't do this because I simply have to. I don't do it because I don't have other options or because I'm not capable. I do this because this is what I believe I have been called to do. This is my purpose in life and in my career. And I truly enjoy it. No matter what mistakes both you and I have made, know that they are made with the best of intent and with a full and pure heart. You can do this. And if you need my help at some point, any point down the road, find me. I would love to do what I can for you. Take care. God bless, and safe journey.